You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the join button for channel memberships. And check out the merch. And when you get your merch, make sure you use the discount code Cubanist. Cubanist will actually give you 12% off your purchase, folks, because we're going to be talking about Mark Cuban once again. My boy Rhodes Rants has already put up a video here on the channel talking about how the Dallas Mavericks owner ordered that the national anthem not be played at any home game for the rest of the season. And the Mavericks, they haven't actually played the national anthem at any game, and nobody noticed. Now, however, something that Rose didn't mention, I don't even know if he actually looked this up or not. I was wondering, how could nobody actually notice that the national anthem wasn't being played? And to come to find out that the Dallas Mavericks, they haven't had fans all season. Now, they are in the process of inviting 1,500 essential workers to the first game with fans in attendance. That may actually be tonight or tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But nobody noticed because nobody was in attendance at the games. And I'm pretty sure that, like the rest of the NBA, nobody was watching the Mavericks on TV because NBA ratings are in the trash pretty much. Okay. But however, the NBA has clapped back now at Mark Cuban and the rest of the NBA. Now, there's a rule, there's a policy that teams are supposed to play the national anthem before every game. Now, I didn't know that was a policy, but however, the NBA came out and they made a statement because word got out that Mark Cuban said that the Mavericks were not going to play the national anthem for the rest of the season. So they put this out here. They said, quote, with NBA teams now in the process of welcoming fans back into the arenas, all teams will play the national anthem in keeping with long-standing league policy, close quote. Now, here's the thing, folks. We know that the NBA is perfectly okay with violating their own policies because inside that bubble, folks, they allowed all these players to disrespect the country, kneel for the national anthem, when the NBA has a policy on the books. It's in the rule book that you must stand for the national anthem and not kneel or anything like that. But however, in the bubble, they allowed these NBA players to violate that rule. And even this season, Adam Silver came out and said that the NBA would not enforce their national anthem policy. But now they want to enforce a policy to actually play the anthem. Now, folks, what if these players actually do end up starting to kneel again for the anthem for some kind of reason? We know that I think it was like a month or so ago, the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics all kneel for the national anthem. I can't remember which what happened, but they end up kneeling. Oh, I believe it was because charges wasn't brought up against charges were not brought up against the police officer that shot Jacob Blake. I think that was the reason why those players actually kneeled, because they wanted to have a criminal, get justice for another criminal. And celebration of criminals, man, is really where all this kind of started right here. And the hatred of the country, bending the knee to Marxism. Fans don't like that. Now, I think that Mark Cuban didn't want the national anthem played because he knows the effect that this could have if fans come into the arena and the national anthem is played and some of his players want to kneel. It's going to be a problem. They may actually get booed. And I'm pretty sure that Mark Cuban doesn't want that heat on him because in the MLS, the Dallas MLS team kneeled for the anthem and fans booed and threw stuff at the players. Mark Cuban, I think he didn't want any part of that. And we know that the NBA owners overall really don't have any power when it comes to any of this stuff because NBA owners, we know for a fact, they did not want Black Lives Matter on the court. They didn't want the bending of all these rules. But the NBA owners are spineless. The NBA players, led by one LaChana James, they have all the power. And that's why the NBA is in the trash. It is in the complete trash can, folks. So the NBA says that teams must play the anthem, but yet they're not going to tell these players to stand up. And that is in the rule book. Players must stand up for the anthem. But the NBA is harboring all of this. They don't care if players actually kneel for the anthem, but yet they're going to force these teams to actually play the anthem. You see the hypocrisy there? You see where the players have too much power and the owners are not allowed to really do what they want to do? I believe that's a problem. That's why the NBA is in the trash, because the owners cannot run their league. I mean, you can't even call the owners anymore, because the woke NBA players got triggered and got offended by that, thinking it was something connected to slavery. And we know that is absolutely ridiculous, folks. Absolutely ridiculous. It's so foolish. It's so silly, man. And Mark Cuban, we're going to see what happens, man. Fans are going to be coming back into the stadium. I guess it'll be like 2 fans, because nobody's really supporting the NBA. But it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting to see as more stadiums open up. I want to see the capacity, because for the most part, most of the games actually look like it wasn't a bubble. I haven't watched one single NBA game. I don't miss the NBA. I don't miss it whatsoever. But the NBA did this to themselves, led by the worst commissioner in NBA history, Adam Silver, who lets the players run amok, do whatever they want to do, but they don't have to follow the rules. They don't have to do it. And the owners, I guess they knew that this was coming, man, that their league was going to go into the trash because the players have too much power. Rules don't have to be followed if you're a player. But if you're the owner and you don't want to play the anthem, then it's a problem. Now, me, myself, I believe every single team should play the national anthem, respect the damn country. Every single NBA player should actually stand up for the anthem when it's played. If you don't, get the hell out the country. Go to China, because we know that you guys love China. Because you criticize this country, but you won't criticize the country that's actually running concentration camps and oppressing their own people. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this, black and white sports fans? The NBA says that every single team will play the national anthem. But yet, if you're a player, if you want to kneel, that's perfectly okay. We're not going to enforce our own rules. The NBA, man, is a total dumpster fire mess. Adam Silver needs to be fired. And the NBA truly, I believe, can't recover his ratings until one, LeBron James leaves, because he has destroyed the NBA. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.